So number one, bad genetics is just an excuse. There's this book called The Magic of Thinking Big. And within the book, they talk about a disease that people have, which is called excusitis. He calls it excusitis, which means that you are addicted to giving excuses. And one of these things can 100% be the whole thing of bad genetics. How do I know this? How do you know this? Well, because I had excusitis about my legs area, right? I was just like, I don't know, man. My legs won't grow. Oh, I don't know what to do about it. Oh, I just got bad leg genetics. Oh, I got bad leg genetics. Instantly, when you say this, what are you gonna do, right? You're gonna go a little softer. You're maybe not gonna hit those muscles like how you're supposed to. You're not gonna give that intensity that is needed to grow. When you speak upon something, it creates that scenario for you. Whatever you think, believe, you are right, right? It's just gonna be like, okay, you're right. Now your calves won't grow. Okay, you're right. Now your quads won't grow. Until I dropped that belief. I actually dropped that belief and was thinking like, man, you know what? Oh, maybe if I hit it a little bit harder. Maybe if I go a little bit more intense. Maybe if I see tips and tricks from bodybuilders who know way more than me. Maybe if I learn from them, then possibly they will grow. And they did. So the main concept about the whole thing of do I have bad genetics, do I have bad genetics, the truth is you don't know. You don't know. There's no way a doctor can come up to you unless you have like extremely bad genetics, right? Which is very rare for most people. There's no way a doctor can come up to you and tell you, hey man, you have bad bicep genetics. That's why they won't grow. Hey man, you have bad leg genetics. That's why they won't grow. It 100% is most likely you, which is a good thing. Because the more responsibility you have, the more power you hold as well. So when you know that it's your fault, you can actually do something to change it. And this is where the next point comes in, which is play to your power. So let me ask you a question, right? You've said previously in the past that you have bad genetics, but have you said that you have good genetics? Mmm. Have you said to yourself, well, if I have bad quad genetics, I have good chest genetics. If I have bad chest genetics, I have good bicep genetics. You see, focusing on the bad parts of your physique, it's not going to get you anywhere. But when you focus on the good parts, those good parts can lead to motivation. Those good parts will grow even more. So perhaps I can't convince you that, oh, you probably don't have bad genetics. You probably don't. Perhaps I can't convince you of that. But can I convince you that you do have a strength? If you have bad genetics in one area, you have good genetics in another area. The truth is, fitness is like a huge umbrella. I mean, think about all the things you could do, right? You could do hockey. You could be an avid runner. You can be a basketball player, a football player. You can be in the MMA. You can be fighting. You can do jujitsu even under that umbrella. So this is why I recommend people to try every single thing that is under the fitness umbrella. The saddest part is when people don't try anything at all, right? But the best part is, bro, you can try anything. No one's asking you to go pro, but have you tried? Have you tried? Maybe you're just doing bodybuilding. Have you tried running? I'm doing running right now, doing ultra marathon running. This shit's hard. It's different. It's a different part of the fitness umbrella. But I'm discovering that, hey, I'm a pretty good sprinter. right? Something I previously didn't know. Playing to your strengths, not your weaknesses. What is the point of saying, oh, I have bad genetics, but I'm going to continue to keep doing the same thing that I have bad genetics in? It even goes into specific workouts, right? Let me think of one for me. Oh, I don't like the spider curls where you're sitting on the bench and then you're doing curls like this with the two dumbbells. I don't like that. So I don't do that. I'm not going to force myself to do a workout that I don't enjoy. What is the point of that? So you see this so much in fitness, which I completely disagree with, is people force themselves to do things that they don't enjoy. If it gets you the same result, why not just keep pressing that button? Of course, it's going to be challenging. Of course, you're going to need discipline. We're not talking about that. We're talking about shit you literally you don't enjoy it. Then don't do it. Because you can get a good physique doing so many things. You don't need to do a specific workout, specific exercise. Even if they're like, hey man, dude, if you do these spider curls, and I had a friend that was actually telling me this, right? Because he watched a lot of Mike Israetel, which I do not like Mike Israetel. I don't like this friend anymore either. Coincidence? I think not. Point is, he was telling me, hey man, you do these spider curls, man, they'll freaking build your biceps like crazy. I said, no, I'd rather do cable curls. I'd rather do something else. I don't want to do spider curls. That's not my strength, right? I'm going to play to my strength. I'm going to do the normal bicep curl. I'm going to do the one with the bar. I'm going to do the curl bicep. Or I'm going to do the cable curl. Cable curl is my strength, right? You can get that constant tension. You can hit that peak. To me, it's the best bicep workout. Getting off topic though. The point is, play to your power. If you have a weakness, why keep reusing the weakness? There's no point. Right? Oh, and the last point, which is my favorite point out of all of them, right, is diet. Dun, 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 dun. When I'm making these workout videos, when I'm making these like fitness videos, diet's probably always going to be at least one of the points. Low key, sometimes I don't have an idea and I'll be like, I just throw diet up there. Not gonna lie, keep it under the buck. I might cut that out. The point is, it's probably your diet. It's probably your diet. Oh, Dante, I'm just naturally skinny fat. No, it's probably your diet. There's so many things about diet that like people don't know. This is why like I like making videos like this. I never run out of ideas when it comes to diet because there's so many things about diet that people just do not know. They do not get it. They do not understand. Let me hit you with how many calories are in a gram of protein? You don't know. And honestly, I think it's like 4 or 5. No, I'm not even sure myself. How many grams are in fat? How many calories are in a gram of protein? How many calories are in a gram of fat? How many calories are in a gram of carbohydrates? Now, you're like, oh, why does that matter? Yada, yada, yada. These are the things that you're putting into your body, okay? This is what you're consuming. You're putting this into your body. You have to have such a low level of self-love, We're getting a little spiritual now, right? You got to have such a low level of self-love to not care about what's going into your body. I mean, right? A little bit. So, bringing it all back around, you may think you have bad genetics. You may think it's so hard, and this mainly goes for the weight loss people out there. You may think, oh, it's so hard to lose weight. My mom was fat, my dad was fat, my uncle was fat, my cousin was fat, everybody I know is fat, so I'm fat. But truth is, in BC, when we were running away from tigers and lions and all this other shit, were we fat? Probably not. Probably not. It's probably the standard American diet. It's probably the sad diet that's got you looking like that. It's probably not your genetics. What type of genetics just makes somebody naturally fat? Okay? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, Goes back to number one, which is excuses. And once again, remember that the more responsibility you take, the more power you hold. So if you take responsibility for that, then you actually have the power to change it. So the whole thing with, oh, I have bad genetics, I'm just naturally fat. I have bad genetics, I'm just naturally skinny. I have bad genetics, I'm just naturally this. If you, the human body is going to, like, this is such a big deal. The human body is going to adapt to anything that you put it through. If you want to be an ultra marathon runner, you will be that. It will adapt to that. If you want to be a strength power lifter, you will be that. It will adapt to that. It doesn't matter what genetics lined up and how this happened with this and that. The human body will adapt to whatever stress you put it through. You can, it's kind of like you can create your own character. It's pretty freaking cool. But goes down with the diet. You say you have bad, oh, I just have bad genetics. It's probably your diet. You're probably not eating the right things. You probably need to learn more about diet. You probably need to subscribe to my YouTube channel because this is what I talk about. So, yeah, got a little face fat here, got a little stomach fat here, got a little love handles here. That's not because, you know, other people, your ancestors had, no. They probably didn't. They probably were shredded. They probably look better than me. They're running away from tigers, lions, right? Barely eating. One meal a day, 50 grams of protein, and then back at it. Okay? You're probably good. You're good enough. You're good enough. So watch what you eat. Actually watch it. Actually look at how many calories something has in it. Actually look at how many protein does it have in it. How many carbohydrates does it have in it. And then how many fats does it have in it? And then understand what these individual macronutrients do to your body. And then you could literally it's funny because people think it's more restricted, but you can basically eat whatever you want. And I'm going to make a whole video about understanding macronutrients and all that stuff. So we're not going to get into that, but I hope you guys resonated with the video that I spoke on. If you want any one-on-one help, I do offer a mentorship program where we help you get into the absolute best shape of your life. That will be in the description below. And much love. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.